morning. We are in Duluth, Minnesota at the KOA Campground, and we're up here for our 19th anniversary weekend, and we're going to do some good stuff today. We rolled in about 10 o'clock last night in the pitch black dark and had a couple of minor issues with our neighbor being hooked up to our water, but nothing we can't resolve this morning.
Yep.
And we're about ready to head off and tackle Duluth today.
Yep, I'm excited. We're going to Two Harbors and Split Rock Lighthouse today. We're going to hit that early. Then we're going to traipse back down. I think there's a bakery or a brunch location that I eyeballed, so we may stop in there. We're kind of winging it today, but I'm excited. And then we're going to tool around Duluth. We've been to Duluth. We like it. We'll probably at least hit the shoreline, maybe watch some ships come in. Yay!
Yep, it'll be good. We've actually got good weather today. It's going to be about 65 degrees and no rain. Looks like we're going to be driving home in the rain tomorrow, but that's kind of the luck of the draw for us. So
Yep.
here we go. What are you doing?
Packing up. Got my cameras, got my water, got my Jolly Ranchers, and my chapstick, my phone, eye drops,
GoPro. Every known accessory to GoPro.
Gum. Best gum. We're ready to go.
Let's go.
Cody had a genius idea. We saw some of those. Were they sphinxes?
Yeah, it was.
What is that?
It was the Sphinx, you know, like the replica of the statue they have outside the pyramids, and it was out in front of one of these beautiful lake houses out here, and they were massive, probably 20 feet long, on both sides of their driveway. And I've always wanted, although I'm, you know, I wouldn't consider myself gothic by any means, but I've always liked the gargoyles. The little concrete gargoyles people put outside their houses, and I've always wanted some, and I've begged Angela to let me have some, so I think I'm going to try to find some that are about the size of this Yeti cup.
Put them outside the camper.
And just put them outside the camper when we get somewhere. And, you know, we can roll up and we can, you know, just kind of set them under the fifth wheel, and I think it would be cool. You know, I'm going to hang some flags and stuff too, so.
What's coming out of the camper to make room for that?
Oh, I can put them right in the back of the truck. I got space and time for concrete gargoyles. You betcha. Got a little construction going on at Betty's Pies today. It's busy, but not too busy.
So we just finished up at Betty's Pies. We're stuffed. I had the roasted chicken, which was a pretty big plate. Cody had the burger, and you thought, what? It was a burger.
Yeah, it's a good burger. You know, there's levels to burgers. You've got some that are, you know, what a good burger, and then you have some that are,
some that are like, what? The roasted chicken was really good.
The roasted chicken that I tried off of your plate was just incredible. I mean,
there were noises that came out of them.
Some of the best chicken that I've had in a restaurant in a long time. It's really good stuff. So, yeah, and we got some pie to go.
We did.
Are you putting the puzzle together?
got the lens from here.
Foghorns.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Split Rock Lighthouse.
That's where we're going. In just a few seconds. It is cool. The innkeepers' houses. What was he saying?
That house, the supervisor and his family still lives in this. That's what's very
Oh, even to this day.
Hi there.
How are you?
Hi. How about you? You have some coffee brewed up for us?
No. No, I don't. But we do fire up the stove, and there are
That's
times
nice.
we do cooking and baking.
Oh, really?
Not often. We used to do first person interpretation. We did it for about 10 years. We did a lot of baking then. Changed our program.
Wonderful.
Feels nice. It dates back to 1917. It sat in a cabin at Gooseberry State Park. And the cabin was going to be torn down about the time that this house was going to be restored. And so the stove was moved over here.
What do you see?
That's a bedroom view right there.
Yeah, look at that view. Right out over Lake Superior. So we are back in the truck after checking out Split Rock Lighthouse. It's $12 to get in for admission if you want to go inside the lighthouse. If you just want to walk around, it's free, which is nice. Very cool, mostly original. The foghorns were decommissioned, so we didn't get to listen to those, but a lot of good history there. It's a pretty quick tour. You could probably do what we're in there, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, probably see everything. All right, so now that we're done at the lighthouse, we actually have some pie that we bought to go over at Betty's Pie. So we're going to take a second by this nice overlook here and check it out. What kind of pie do we have?
You have coconut cream, I believe. And I got the Great Lakes Crunch.
So we're gonna have some coconut cream and
Great Lakes?
Great Lakes Crunch. Yeah.
Hopefully I said that right.
So
Here we go. Mmm.
Oh wow. It's the Gooseberry River. You get a little waterfall, you can hear it better than you can see it because of all the trees, but it's really pretty and you can still see Lake Superior over that way behind us. But still, it's some pretty high wind, so we probably won't do a whole lot of hiking today because it's pretty darn cold with all this wind. But
We're a baby.
we're kind of being babies today, so we're gonna take some shots and keep on trucking. Yeah, it is.
We have an escapee. Come on, Charlie.
That's a bad boy.
You jailbird. Come here. He escaped. You silly boy.
That's a good boy.
Here. Come on. Go. Jump. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Got some little bacon wrapped steaks and some veggies and some pork chops for breakfast tomorrow. Using our little Weber tailgater.
What's into the foil?
Under the foil, whatever you put in with potatoes. That's some taters and peppers and different vegetables that I don't know the names of because I'm mostly a meat eater.
I snuck a few in.
But those are good vegetables that I can wrap my head around. And look,
We have an arrangement that if I hide them or sneak them in from time to time that he won't gripe.
As long as I can't see them or taste them. I'm a meat and potatoes guy. I don't know what to tell you. But hey, we managed to get all the meat on the grill, believe it or not.
I can't believe it.
That's our Weber, and it did get a nice dent in it from the fifth wheel last night, so that's cool.
That was kind of our fault.
That's kind of our fault, but no big deal. No harm, no foul. Good morning. We are at the aerial lift bridge here in Duluth, Minnesota. Kind of a rainy, misty, about 48-degree morning, but still pretty nice outside overall. The wind's not blowing as hard as it was yesterday, so that's good. We're going to go out here next to Lake Superior, out by one of these lighthouses, and hopefully we can catch a ship coming into port. What do you think? You want to go for a swim?
I don't think so.
No, no swimming today. What actually has a very cautious sign over there that says no swimming. That aerial bridge is just massive from here.
So cool.
So we're supposed to have a boat coming in at 11 we wanted to see, but I'm not seeing it. And it's about 10:50 right now. And I'm not seeing anything other than these poor souls out here fishing in a very small boat on a very rough lake. Come here, doll.
You little fish, buddy. So this is something that we almost missed. The Army Corps of Engineer Museum, which was completely free. Tons of stuff to see, history. There were even some interactive things for kids. You could watch the ships come and go from the windows. You could hear them over the radios talking to the bridge to raise it and lower it. So all that was really cool to us.
Yeah, and I especially enjoyed some of the shipwreck history there. A ton of trade and industry comes through in and around Duluth, even to this day. And it's amazing to see what went into building it and some of the massive ships that rolled across it, and unfortunately some shipwrecks. But again, great history. There's a lot of good models and a lot of good viewpoints to see boats coming into port from out in that great big lake. It really is an amazing thing to see, and we definitely would have spent more time if we would have had it to spend. So down here by Lake Superior, there's actually a lot of great walking trails and bridges, there's Ange, and things like that to get into. Last summer we were down here paddleboarding a little bit. Right out in this area here we had some really nice calm waters, and it was cool water, but it was warm enough to get in and refresh you on a really hot day. But you get a lot of nice, very nice hiking and walking trails down here. It's a little too cool today to do much of it, but it's pretty breathtaking. We love Duluth, Minnesota, even when it is 48 degrees and a light mist and definitely overcast. This is okay. But the point is even if the weather's no good, it's your last day in town, you've got to travel out this afternoon, so you got to get out and make the most of it. And we are.